People are saying this wedding passed Davido album according to people. So people are saying, oh, this wedding has overshadowed the release of Davido's album. Do you think that's true?
I think that's a big statement, and
It is a big statement, yeah.
and I think, do people have a point when they point this out? I think yes, because the whole 2-3 days after Good Friday was all. I mean, everywhere you turn to on social media, that was what's been.
JP25, yeah.
And it sounds kind of sad, if I would say, because they don't put in all this work only to be upstaged by a
Was
wedding.
it really by the wedding news?
I think so. I think so. When you feel the pulse,
Now I'm seated.
yeah, I think so. When you feel the pulse of what is going on or trending topics, when you check trending topics, of course, Davido is up there, but I think locally in Nigeria, it was the talk of town. Not just among music people, it was among music people, Nollywood people, general entertainment populace or showbiz populace.
The general societal gist, basically.
Yes.
It
I
cuts
think
across everybody.
Yeah, I think he upstaged Davido. Davido should be getting the headlines. People should be, of course. I'm not saying they're not doing this, but they didn't do it as much as what was the trending topic over the past 3-4 days.
Right. So, do you think this wedding actually affected Davido's album in any way?
No, I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't think we're gonna go that route and say, oh, this is the reason why the reception is. I don't think even the reception is even that low. People are actually listening. But if you look at the music, listeners, and you look at, it's like saying you're just, the music listeners are part of the general populace, right? But the general populace does not only revolve around the music listener. They are interested in both the music and every other thing that is happening. But there's just more of them who are into the other thing that is happening. And then there's the music space was still buzzing as always, I knew.
Yeah, definitely. Big Lala, there's something I also want to still show you. Before it seemed like I've got loads and loads of stuff up my sleeves today. But please, you're not going to you will not be angry with me. You would have to pardon me because there's something that I'm seeing right here, Big Lala, and there's just a lot of people saying so many things. Now, I'm going to have to share my screen on this one, Big Lala, if you don't mind me doing it. And it's our Instagram page, which I'm going to have to show you. I don't know if you're seeing my screen.
Of course.
So Shank Comics said, I just got off some calls. I'm seeing blogs pushing the narrative about my Davido album rating. That is because I have issues with Davido. Based on that Kai Senat P. If I had any issue with Davido, I would have addressed it since whatever happened. Davido and I talked then and it don't pass by that. There are too many tweets of me saying good things about him, even after the so-called incident. I don't want to go into details, but I don't hold grudges with people. If you F up, I will tell you to your face or I just cut you off. You go shall no say I sabi wetin you dey do. The narrative is not true. My ratings were genuine from my first listen of the album. Very genuine. I explained on stream. For those on stream that have no issue with him, there are clips of me dancing to different songs on the album everywhere. Why is that not posted on blogs? Negative P sha they turn on. All is well. Big love, Davido. Gracias. Lit gang. That is what we have here. Big Lala. I don't know. You've seen it. Now, Shank Comics, the popular influencer, went on his recurrent, Twitch stream and said, "Oh, Omale saved the album." Yes, he danced to a couple of those things, but that statement he made angered a lot of Davido fans. And now we know how, there's still that issue with Kai Senat, Davido telling Kai Senat not to go to where Shank wanted to take him to when he came to Nigeria. Shank was not happy because he had planned the whole arrangement for Kai Senat at the time. Now, people are saying Kai Senat came to Nigeria at that time because of David. Some said because of Shank Comics. But Davido stopped Kai Senat from going to the place where Shank wanted to take him to. Shank wasn't happy with that. They had an issue, apparently. Now, Shank has come to put out this statement as regards to that stream. And it seems to have caused much more harm than good to him, because people are saying, how dare you tell Davido, or how dare you refer to Davido as, if I know they hold grudge with people, if you don't fuck up, I go tell that to your face and everything. Like, Davido is who you are telling, oh, I don't hold grudge. If you mess up, I'm going to tell it to your face. I don't do, and he go no say. Now, what do you think? Was that disrespectful? Or what is this whole brouhaha about Davido and Shanks and Kai Cenat?
To be honest, I think Shank, do I say he's blowing things out of proportion? The thing is, did you say what they accuse you of saying? He did utter those words
Yes, it is.
on live, and it
It
was
is.
towards the end of the listening to the album.
Mm-hmm.
And that's just the thing with it. Even us, people would always misunderstand what your pure intentions are when you are listening to, when you're trying to do, content around something. It was a live listen, first reactions.
Yeah, first reaction.
Basically, we also did the same thing, and then there's several comments. There's even a guy who put an epistle in there and said, "Oh, that this is what." But in my mind, I was like, "It's first listens, bro. I don't have time to dip it, right?
To dip
It
it,
has to
yeah.
be as it comes. Later, when you have second and third listens, you can
Answer
dip
this
it.
thing, yeah, yeah.
And some of your positions will change after you've actually digested.
Mhm.
You who are not making the content out of it, you have the chance to, try to make sense out of it. I literally have like 2-3 minutes to actually decide, is this good or is this bad? I don't have to
Yeah,
sit on it. You get? So
yeah.
that's what happened. I'm not even gonna knock Shank for what he uttered those words, and I think it's best if you just stick to it. This is what you meant. You said it. So whether if you just because you dance to the other songs doesn't mean you didn't say, oh, it
Mhm.
is. Yeah, well, but I understand it's first listens, right? And
Mm.
all this shalaye was very unnecessary.
Right.
Making a post out of it. I'm not gonna say, oh, because it's Davido, you can't refer to Davido in that manner, blah blah. Bro, you can refer to anybody any manner you want to refer to.
You think
And
so? But
now
the fans
Davido,
are saying,
Davido they paying bills. Davido
no,
they paying bills now.
Davido is not paying his bills. But the
He
fans are
got to.
saying, can he talk to Whiskey like that? Can he talk to Burna Boy like that? You think Shank can talk to Wiz or Burna like that? Anyways, by the way, Shank has been accused of being an outsider. According to many people, oh, he's an outsider. Oh, he's an outsider. I know. Well, anyways, but can
Those
he
are
talk
just
to
our
the
fan wars.
or Burna like that?
Those are just their fan wars. And I don't, if it's anybody can disrespect you anyway, right? Doesn't mean they don't have the right to do, or they can't do it. They can do it any way they choose fit,
Yeah.
right? It's not an issue. So if Shanka has gone about talking about, oh, if you mess up, I'll tell it to your face, say you mess up. Even I don't believe that statement. But he said it's if so what? So what? He has his own mouth, he has freedom to say whatever he wants. And it shouldn't be because, oh, Davido is a big artist or is a big man in Nigeria that I can't speak my mind. I have to stoop low or
Yeah.
respect. Nah,
Right.
nah,
Right.
big.
I think people are just trying to make it seem like he can only talk to Davido like that because Davido has made himself too accessible to a lot of these artists or to a lot of these influencers, basically.
Has Davido actually made himself accessible to Shank?
Yes, he
Because
has.
okay,
In time past, yeah, in times past, yeah.
first, well, to be honest, it's a non-issue for me. I think him just coming out to address this just puts more petrol in the flames.
Mm.
Put more petrol in the flames. But he said what he said. Just own up to it. I would whatever I said during our own live stream, I'm going to own up to it.
All up to it,
Pos-
yeah.
Positions change. I already know my position changed or whether it doesn't change. I admit I said, oh, this is what I said, but
Yeah,
listening to it again, it feels different, which is fine, which is normal. But on live stream, you literally have like 2 to 5. In fact, you don't even have up to 5 minutes to actually make up your mind and throw
yeah,
your thoughts out there.
yeah,
It's not
yeah.
easy. People who are doing this, so you just have to you want them to be as real as possible when they
Possible, yeah.
create these
Yeah,
things, not to be fake and saying, "Oh, this is dope." Or nah, that's not what it is. It's an actual honest thing coming across the album. Those are the
yeah,
cons. That's the cons of doing things like that, which is fine. But you have the chance to come up and say, "Oh, I've taken another listen. It's different." Yeah.
definitely.